I'm going to step away for 30 seconds, but I'd like you to think about where the horizontal asymptote is.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. What is the equation of the horizontal asymptote?
I got that. That's gonna be a 1.
So this is 1. Is that what you
Mm-hmm.
meant? Does the graph
Yes.
cross that?
Yeah.
Well, it's not supposed to.
Oh, it's again -1.
Well, let's move the graph down to -1. Does the graph cross that?
Yes.
Where? I don't see it.
Well, there I'm going down and one of them is going straight, so it's like crossing.
It looks like it's just approaching.
Yeah.
What is the equation of that horizontal line? Y equals what value?
Y equals to X.
No. What is the Y value there?
-1.
There you go. Okay. Any questions on this before I give you one to try?
Let me just look at this for a minute.
Maybe write it down in your notes. Be also be a good idea.
Mhm. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You ready to do another one?
Uh-huh. I'm ready to do another one.
All right. Try and tell me what the vertical asymptote is here, please. Vertical, up and down.
Okay. So the vertical asymptote right there, that right there is gonna be, that's gonna be around 2.
Right. So you've again given me the equation of a line that intersects the graph. Is that what you meant?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's gonna be X equals 2.
Well, it can't be. It can't intersect the graph. So you
Mhm.
got to pick something that does not intersect the graph.
Okay. Ah, the that's gonna be a A -2?
Well, let's move it over to -2. Does it still hit the graph?
It still intersects.
So it's not that.
Okay. Ah, -4. X equals -4.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right, how about the horizontal asymptote? Y equals what?
The horizontal asymptote, y equals y equals a negative um -4.
Okay, so sir, it's like you keep giving me answers that intersect the graph. So like I don't know what to think. Like are you
Yeah, I'm trying to know where the other intersection is, and
well
not the
let's
intersection.
let's draw it here. Y equals -4. I mean, come on, that's not even close to correct. Look, it hits the red line.
Okay, I don't even know which one of these
Well, how did we
can
do it?
in.
How did we do it in the previous problem?
Well, I'm just saying that there's no room for the line is gonna the line it's not gonna it's gonna be able to intersect. There's no room for it to not intersect. So it's
Okay, well,
weird.
this is where you're looking on the graph where the horizontal line could go so that it does not hit the red graph. It's certainly not at -4, so which direction does it need to go, up or down?
It needs to go down. Say,
Okay, but if it goes down, it's going to hit it.
oh, then I would guess an up. We go up
Well, how
to
much?
the
Is it there? Does it still hit the graph
not
there?
-2, but
Okay, we'll
to
give you
we can be able to put that to I think we can be able to put that to +2 up there.
better. It's closer, but now it's hitting on the left. See that on the left?
Yeah, I'm seeing it on the left. So maybe we can just scoot down and onto this unknown dotted line and unknown line where the number is. Don't even know what. A 1? Okay. Okay. There we go. So I'll get this down. You want me to get this down?
I would definitely write this down in your notes.
Okay.
You have this down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let me come up with another graph here. All right, I'm gonna grab a snip. All right, so let's start with the vertical asymptote again.
Okay. If we're going to ask until for that, That's a two.
Let's put a dot at 2. Does that hit the graph?
No, no, not that two, but the up two. The
Or
up two.
we're doing the vertical one. You can't just make up what you want to work on. You got to do the vertical one first.
Okay. A one. It's gonna be a one because that doesn't intersect.
Okay, that's better. How about the horizontal asymptote?
A horizontal asymptote.
Yeah.
X equals two.
Can't be an X. Horizontals are Ys.
Y equals two.
Okay. All right, very good. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So let me look back at your assignment, see what else you've got on there.
Okay. Okay.
So let's go back and look at some equations. So let's say I give you something like this. F of x equals 3x minus 6 over x plus 1. Do you remember how to find the vertical asymptote?
Vertical asymptote for that. Yeah. Vertical asymptote for that. What you should do is you have to combine like terms.
Nope. We set the bottom equal to 0.
Yeah.
So I want you to write in your notes, set the bottom equal to 0.
Hmm.
Let me know when you got that down in your notes, please.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Okay, so can you solve that for x, please? X plus 1 equals to 0.
Yeah. X plus one equals zero. That's a negative one.
An equation. What does x equal?
X equals negative one.
X equals -1. Okay, now do you remember how to find the horizontal asymptote?
Yes, for the top one.
Not the top. It's the ratio of the leading coefficients.
Yeah. Three,
So what's the leading
three,
coefficient on the bottom?
3/1.
3 over 1. And what does that reduce to?
That reduces to 1/1. Oh no, no,
No,
no, no, no. Three, and that doesn't reduce to anything.
3 divided by 1 reduces.
Well, it equals three.
Yes, very good. All right, now, do you remember how to find the x-intercept?
The x-intercept, yes, the x-intercept. That right there is going to be a negative one.
You set the top equal to 0.
Yep.
It's not
The
-1, so
top
try
equal
that
to
again.
zero. Ah, yes. X equals one.
Make sure you write that down in your notes. It is not 1. Write down that you need to set the top equal to 0.
Okay. I'll write it down. Okay. Here we go.
All right, so set the top equal to 0 and solve for x.
Okay. Three.
Try
X
again.
equals 3.
It's not 3. How do you solve this? What do you undo first?
I did plus 6 to 0, and then I
Okay,
divided from 3.
so that's 3x equals 6. I agree with that. How do you undo the multiplication by 3?
Dividing.
By what number?
3.
Okay, what is 6 divided by 3?
2. X
Okay,
equals 2. X equals 2.
so it's an ordered pair 2 comma 0.
Okay.
All right, now, do you remember how to find the y-intercept?
Y-intercept, yes.
How do you do that?
You set the you set the
You put 0 in for x. Please write that down. I'm going to ask you that in about 5 minutes.
okay. Okay. So you for the y-intercept you put the 0 in for x, and then you put the 0 in for x, and then what you're
Do
supposed
it.
to do is that
So go ahead and do that and simplify it
uh,
for us, please.
yeah. -6 over 1.
Does that reduce to?
Yes.
What does that reduce to?
-6 divided by 1. That's going to be -6.
Okay. So the ordered pair is 0 comma -6.
Yeah.
Do you need to get any of this down in your notes? We're going to do an exact same problem, but I'm not going to scroll up. So do you have this down in your notes?
I'm getting them down my notes.
Okay. Let me know when I should scroll down.
Okay. I got it down.
You need me to scroll down.
Yeah.
Okay. You have this down in your notes?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
How about this? Do you have this in your notes? Sourish.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready for sample practice? You're on your own?
Yeah. I can I have a break
Sure. How much time do you want?
for 5 minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
Ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. So here's a new problem for you to look at. Can you tell me how
Okay.
to find the vertical asymptote by looking at your notes, please?
Hmm. Vertical asymptote. Hmm. You set the for what you need to do is you need to set the bottom. You have to set the bottom to zero.
Bottom to zero. So that's 2x minus 8 equal to 0. Could you
Uh-huh.
solve that? Could you solve that for x for it, please?
Yeah. 4. X equals
It's an
4.
equation. X equals 4. Very good. Okay. How about the horizontal asymptote?
Horizontal asymptote.
What did we say? I don't think we wrote anything down, but maybe you can remember in words what we said.
Yes, I know about the horizontal asymptote. You set the top to zero.
That is not correct. It's the ratio of the leading coefficients.
Ratio of leading coefficients.
Maybe write that down. Ratio of leading coefficients.
Okay. All right, done. Okay.
What are the leading coefficients?
The leading coefficient is 2x
Just the
over.
no. It's just numbers. It's just the numbers.
Okay,
Co
that's a 2 over 4.
Where'd you get the 4 from?
X equals 4.
No, coefficients.
2 over 2.
Okay. So what
Mm-hmm.
did that reduce to?
That's a 1.
Okay. All right. What else? How about the x-intercept? What you said equal to 0.
You set the bottom to 0.
Is that what your notes say?
Yeah.
I hope not. That's not correct.
Oh wait, in my nose, in you put that in the top of 0. Like set the 0 from the top.
Is at the top equal to 0. Could you solve that for x for us, please?
Yeah. Okay.
Answer
2.
for me.
X equals 2.
Okay. What is that as an ordered pair?
2. That's gonna be 2, 0.
Good. All right. Now the y-intercept. Can you tell me what your notes say for finding the y-intercept?
Yeah, for putting the y-intercept, it says you need to put the bottom to 0.
Oh, that's not what we did.
Let me check my notes. I think you're supposed to be able to take the vertical the I think you're supposed to I don't think I'd known.
Well, I asked you to write it down. Did you write it down?
I think I forgot.
All right, so you're gonna put 0 in for x. Please write that down.
Let's see. Okay.
You have that written down?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're gonna actually do it. You're gonna put the 0 in for x.
Okay.
So 2 times 0 minus 4, 2 times 0 minus 8. What does that become?
You got 0, 9, 4. -4 over -8
Right?
and
What does that
reduces
mean?
to mhm, and reduces to um -2 over -4.
Yeah, the negatives cancel.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be 2, 4.
Okay, does that reduce further?
Yes, 1/2. A half.
Okay, very good. All right, we're gonna try one more here. F of x equals minus x minus 5 over
Okay.
2x 2x minus 6. Okay, let's start by having you find the vertical asymptote, please.
Okay. Okay. The vertical asymptote for that right there. The vertical asymptote. You have to set the zero. You have to set the zero to the bottom of zero.
Okay, can you do that and solve for x, please?
Yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm. 3. X equals 3.
X equals 3, good. Now give me the horizontal asymptote.
Yeah, but you put the zero on top of X.
That is not what we said. Go look at your notes from the previous
Leading
problem.
coefficients.
Yes.
Leading coefficients. For the
Okay.
leading for the leading coefficients, that's going to be um negative negative x. Can I build up say a negative? What is it? Y equals -x/2.
It is not x. Coefficients are numbers. They're not.
Okay, -5/2.
No. What is the number in front of x in the top?
-5.
No, that's to the right. The front of it's to the left.
Next, one x
It cannot be x. What is the number in front
one
of x?
just one.
What does this horizontal line mean?
It meets a -1.
Okay, so what is the number in front of x? What goes in the top here?
-1 and 2.
There you go. What is the x-intercept?
That right there, that's gonna be a um you have to be able to put the 0 on the top.
You set the top equal to 0.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and solve for x, please.
Okay. It's a 5.
It's not 5. What did you do first?
I added them.
You can't add them. What did you add to both sides? Sourish, what did you add to both sides?
I added to both sides with a 3.
Why 3? There's no 3's in here.
I added a +5.
Okay, so you added 5 to both sides. So
Mhm.
negative x equals 5 is x by itself.
You have to be able to divide.
What do you divide by?
1.
What's the number in front of x?
-1.
Okay, so shouldn't we divide by -1?
Mm-hmm.
All right, x equals -5.
Yep.
Now, what's the rule for the y-intercept?
For the wire intercept, you have to be able to play. For the wire intercept, what you need to do is that you need to be able to be Is this gonna be the final wire intercept?
Could you just tell me what's in your notes so we can work through it?
Yeah, yeah. Um, add 0 to another x.
Put 0 in for x. You're going to find f of 0. So -0 minus 5, 2 times 0 minus 6. What does that become?
You don't have 0 -6. Okay. Let me use my calculator. -6. -5 over -6.
So that's 5 over 6. Good job. Let your dad know we're all done for today.
Okay. Dad?